question number 4 asks, what if the market price is $3.33? How much will our producer produce? What will be their profit? And will the producer, the firm, remain open in the long run? So I've drawn here the market, the full market that involves all the producers making up the supply curve and all the consumers making up this demand curve. And the interaction of supply and demand leads us to our equilibrium price of $3.33 and our equilibrium quantity that we're not really concerned about now. So to determine what the scenario in terms of profits for our individual producer are, we need to draw the cost curves for our producer. So we'll start with the marginal cost curve. That looks something like this. And you'll notice in the table of data for this firm that it starts here at about $3.33 and then it falls from $3.33, it falls and then eventually increases, hitting $3.33 again and then increasing past that. So an important note is that a producer would never want to sort of stop producing on this decreasing part of the marginal cost curve because here there are increasing returns to inputs, and so the firm can actually really increase their efficiency if they keep producing past that point. All right, so even though the table of data shows us $3.33 occurs here on the marginal cost curve and here, we can really ignore this downward sloping part of the marginal cost curve. All right, so that being said, we know that our producer will choose how much to produce by setting price, the market price of $3.33, equal to their marginal cost. So that happens right here. All right, and so at $3.33, their profit maximizing level of production according to our table of numbers would be 68 units. So the quantity produced by our firm, or what we can also call the total product, would be 68 units. So now the question is, are they making a profit or are they losing money? So to determine that, we need to include the average total cost curve in this illustration. So average total cost will start out really high, and then it'll bottom out right where it hits marginal cost, right here. That's the minimum, and then it'll start increasing again. So that's our average total cost. And for this particular scenario, we don't need to include the average variable cost curve because we'll see here that we're making positive profits. So at a level of production of 68 units, average total cost is right here. And when we look at our table of numbers, we see that average total cost equals $3.24 when the producer is making exactly 68 units. All right, so here we can therefore see that profits are going to be positive because the price that the producer sells for is higher than the average total cost of making the product. So the difference here times the number of units being produced gives us the overall profit. Right? So profit is equal to the quantity being produced times the difference between the price that they get to sell their product for and the average total cost of producing it. So here they're producing 68 units and the price is $3.33. The average total cost is $3.24. And so they end up making a profit of $6.12. So of course this producer would want to remain open because they are currently profitable. However, over time we might expect new competitors to enter into this market, which would push out the market supply curve. So therefore driving down the market price to this lower equilibrium price, P star 2, at a higher quantity in the market, Q star 2. And so as this market price falls from P star to something lower, P star 2, that's going to mean that the profit maximizing level of output for our producer is now going to be where this new price hits the marginal cost, let's say right around there, at a lower level of production. We'll call it Q star 2. And here you see that the price is just equal to the minimum of average total cost. So the price in the long run equals the marginal cost always, but in the long run it also equals the minimum of average total cost. And so profits are going to be equal to 0 in the long run. But in the short run, our producer's making positive profits, and so they're happy with that.